Hi, good evening. How are you doing? Kevin Kavanagh is my name. I want to tell you about how you can make some money on the internet within 6 weeks. But before I do, I just want to bring you back to the days when I started out, give you an idea of my background so that you can understand that anybody with a bit of passion, a bit of energy, and a bit of drive can succeed and make some money on the internet. My background basically is I've had several jobs. I started out as a butcher, got a qualification in that, and found out by the time I got to the end of that, there was no work. So we used to play this joke that we got the chop at the end of the day. And basically, that we did that, and for several years, then I worked in different industries and found out, you know what, I think I'm better off being self-employed or being in a business for myself at least. So what I did is I started up a DJ company. I trained for many years before I started that. I went to hospital radio stations here in Dublin and across different places, and I did it for a long time. And I remember some people saying to me at the time, you know, why do you want to go and do that for? You know, why are you doing that for free? Well, the reason why I was doing it for free is so that I could learn the skills necessary to become successful within that industry. So then I went down and I opened a DJ company called Diamond DJs. We put it up on the World Wide Web. We did weddings, 21st, all that kind of party scene, and still continue to do that today. And then I started to get involved in personal development as well, which is unusual, but it was true because to build a business, I think you need to have a positive outlook on what you're doing, and I did that for quite some time, and I learned quite a lot from different people, different mentors within that industry. I learned from stuff from Tony Robson or Anthony Robson. I learned stuff from Les Brown. I learned some stuff from Zig Ziglar. I learned some stuff from many more, like Jim Rohn and stuff like that as well. So over a period of time, not only did the business grow, but my mind grew and expanded beyond belief, and that really stood stead for things to come. From there, I went on to building another company which was called Retail Radio. We did voiceovers as well. As an addition to the DJing, I found that people wanted products promoted within the store, or they wanted a voiceover artist to do something for them, so we provided that service for them. Was it all smooth sailing? No. During the recession right now, things have changed, and one or two of those businesses have gone by the wayside. I'm still DJing, which is good. But I also knew that if you had your eggs in all the one basket, that maybe someday something would come along and burst that bubble, or that basket would actually be scattered, and as a result you lose all sources of income. And then I realised that most people within a job, regardless of what they are, some people used to be in banks that thought their job was secure. Other people worked in different industries and they really thought their job was secure. The building trade was huge here in Ireland. Sorry, I'm just doing this from the camera phone so you can just see that it's real. And within that industry, a lot of people lost a lot of money. They wanted to do the right thing and invested in property, and it went belly up for them, and they found themselves in a situation where the economy isn't so good now. So what I decided to do was to learn something that was an upward trend, and internet marketing was that upward trend. Now, again, was it all plain sailing? Did I make everything work? No was the answer to that. It took me approximately about 2 years of going back and forward, trying to use different programs. Some of the programs were very advanced in relation to the marketing side of things, and some of them were good programs. They were good programs. The only thing is that you didn't know the basics of how to get started on the internet, and I found myself with these programs and not knowing what to do with them, or if I did know what to do with them, the people that were doing them were actually speaking in terminology that I didn't understand, because I wasn't a computer expert. I didn't know about HTTP. I didn't know about YouTube. I didn't know about LinkedIn. I didn't know about Facebook. I'd heard about Facebook, but I didn't know about all these things. And how to make money from them was another different story altogether. So I tried many of them, and some of them failed miserably. And I'd say that's partly my own fault because I didn't have the training, or certainly didn't know how to put everything together. So I spent quite a bit of money on products on the internet searching around. And then I discovered a chap by the name of Chris Farrell. After 2 years of searching the internet, when I mean searching the internet, what I would do was I'd go and search who I thought was good in a particular business. I looked at their business model and I signed up for their material. So in any one day, I would have had maybe 4,000 emails in my account, and sifting through them and going through them. And then one day, Chris Farrell came across my path. He offered a free course, 26 free videos, which I gladly accepted. And then I realised that, hang on a second, Chris was actually letting me in to see what I needed to do in order to get some sort of degree of success. And I thought to myself, well, this guy really knows what he's talking about. And after 2 years of searching online, I came across Chris. So it wasn't, I wish it was quicker. You see some of these guys that come across these people, and you'd swear that they just suddenly appeared and they got there. Well, that wasn't my story. My story was building business and failing, and failing a way forward and taking the brunt of it, you know, as you're going along. So for people out there thinking that, you know, it's okay for you, well, it wasn't really okay for me, because when I finished the full day work, I used to go online and spend hours trying to develop something, and sometimes wasting a lot of time. But there was one thing that I was taught in other businesses, and that's not to give up and to keep striving for perfection. And that's exactly what I was aiming for. So I did come across Chris. Chris Mentor Me is a course, or sorry, Chris Farrell's membership site. I did sign up for it, and I continue to sign up today to this date, because Chris can teach anybody how to make money on the internet. Now, as I said to you before, I'm not kind of up there with the educational talk of the internet. I didn't know about the language of the computer, and it's just as well because I'm actually dyslexic. And for me, I suppose video is slightly easier to do. Okay, I can go through several bits of text, all right. I can read ebooks, but you know, video format was pretty good for me. Okay, so Chris breaks down things into a 10-minute bite size of information. Here's one video. Look at this. We get this far. Somebody looking over your shoulder consistently. So I really like that about Chris as well. And he also gave you a good leg up in relation to get going and getting your first website up from knowing basically nothing to there, which is brilliant. And Chris has always given very good advice. And what I like about him is that he kind of just doesn't rush anything. He kind of takes his time with it to see whether it'll work first before he actually brings it to the marketplace. And that leads me on to something else, because Chris has put together a program called Chris Mentor Me, and Chris is saying that he's going to help people make money online within 6 weeks. And this is just brilliant. This is just amazing, you know. From being a part of his membership site, not knowing answers to questions, getting them answered, you know, saving a lot of time and effort. Chris is the #1 internet marketing service online, which is brilliant, and he knows how to teach people how to make money online. So Chris Mentor Me is a program that's running from the 1st. We're going to launch it on the 1st of September. It's going to kick off on the 6th of September 2011, and he's going to close the doors then after that. So if you get this video and you're looking at this video and you find that maybe somehow that you're interested in becoming an internet marketer, or you're just tired of being sick and tired of answering to somebody else controlling your financial future within this economy or any other economy, or maybe you've worked hard within a corporation and felt to yourself, hang on a second, I've worked hard for this company, and then you find yourself maybe in a situation where the money isn't actually there. And that happened to me many years ago. I remember before the economy went into the boom, and I remember we were something like 10 days away from me getting married at the time. You know, walked in and I figured out, hang on a second, I walked into the arena of this other person controlling my life, and you know, the hurt that was involved in me because I was putting in effort to my best degree, as I thought, and I suddenly lost a job. So 10 days before getting married was a real blow, but it was also a real turning point in my life. Now, I believe that a lot of people have lost jobs within the economy. I believe that people are ready for a new opportunity, and if you fall into that category, I have to say, Chris Farrell, it could make a difference in your life. And the only thing that I have done through reading positive books and knowing everything that I know about the internet now is, if you want to change some things in your life, you've got to change some things in your life. Take control of your financial future. Become the person, the man, the woman of who you want to be, and get back to the stage where you're totally financially free, that you don't have to be answerable to anybody. And I think a lot of people want that right now, and the internet is certainly a vehicle to make that happen. Chris earns the 5 figures online, maybe 6 figures online right now every month, so he knows exactly what he's doing, and he is a good mentor, and I'm definitely highly recommending following him. So from the start, you know, coming into this world of you know, not having anything going for myself, basically, to now seeing a future where we're starting to make money on the internet. This is an incredible opportunity for anybody with a bit of backbone, somebody that says to themselves, I want to change some things in my life, and I'm willing to take the action necessary for the success, because potential minus commitment, as I know, is equal to nothing. So you may have the potential to become an online millionaire or whatever you want to do, but if you don't have the commitment, you're not going to get there. So if you don't have the commitment, don't do this course. Find some push button, make me rich kind of scheme, and go with that if you want to do that. But let's get real here right now and figure out, you know, there's going to be some work required on your part in order for you to be successful. And that is no quim about it. You just got to get on and make it happen. So potential minus commitment equals nothing. But if you have the potential and you've got the commitment, all you need is a mentor then to bring you where you want to go. And I found out very early in business, if you have somebody that's more successful than you within the industry, and they're making big money, like 5 figures online, and they're willing to teach you, all you got to do is turn up to the arena and be taught by them. And this is your opportunity to do that right now. So why not grasp this opportunity with both hands? Join up with chrismentorme.com. The link is directly below this video. This is my direct link, and the reason why I'm giving you my direct link is because not only will you become part of Chris's Mentor Me program, but you'll become friends directly with me. And this is important, okay? Because if you're friends with me, I'm going to give you my personal phone number. I'm going to give you a bit of advice that I know from Chris's membership site to save you some time and effort to speed up the acceleration for your success. That's a guarantee I give. It's not for everybody that I give this guarantee for, but if you've seen this video and if you like it and if you sign up for the link below me, we'll do that. I'm not going to give you free gifts that will keep you entertained for anything like that, but we will help you understand the internet, understand where to go. You're probably wondering where I am right now, okay? So I'm coming to you live from Ireland, okay? I'm in a place called Kildare. My son has just gone into Bushido, okay? This is Leaksip. It's opposite Intel and places like that, okay? That's exactly where we are right now today, okay? Tomorrow we'll be in a different location because the internet doesn't really matter. You can be anywhere within the world. All you got to do is have a good bit of English that you can understand me, okay? And we become a team online, working together with a mentor. What more could you ask for? This is a tremendous opportunity. So go and grasp the link below this video, and remember that you don't need to be overly confident in the language of computers or anything like that. You just need to have some guts and energy about yourself that you want to learn. Have a little bit of discipline, and potential minus commitment is equal to nothing. But if you've got the potential and the commitment, and the drive from a mentor and a team, you're going to have rocket fuel all the way to success. It's been great talking to you. Kevin Kavanagh here, signing off. Hopefully you got something from this video, and we'll see you on the other side. Oh, just before I go, okay, I always say this at the end of the video, okay? It's very simply that I am also going to be part of this program. I'm not somebody that's coming on here that's telling you about something that you're not going to see. I will be in the program with Chris Farrell mentoring me, sitting there in the arena as Chris teaches this. So we're not only are we going to have a friendship online, but we're also going to be there, right in the same arena, finding out how to make profitable income on the internet. So we'll see you on the other side. Okay, bye for now.